Well, good morning. All right. We are super excited to join your Focus Friday this happy Friday, windy here in Grand Junction. I am Shawnee Carver, and I am the Director of Relocation and Transaction Services. So along with me today is I have our amazing compliance and transaction concierge team. Jody Cork is out of the office today, so she is one of our amazing staff here as well. I want to just touch on her. And then I'm going to introduce the team and then also let them tell you guys a little bit about what they do for us and what they really enjoy about being a part of this team. So Tori Castro, Miranda Stogner, and Christina Rotan. And I will let you guys, Tori, I'll let you take it from there because you're the top one that I see on my screen.
Okay. Hi, good morning. I'm Tori. I've been with the company for 21 years. I'm a TC coordinator. My favorite part of the day-to-day is, besides the end of the day and happy hour, no, seriously, I love connecting with the agents, building a relationship, friendship with them. I think that's my favorite part.
Miranda?
I'm Miranda Stogner. I've been with CBDP for about 4 years now. I'm lead contract compliance. I focus on Colorado compliance, and I do commission payments company-wide. I think my favorite part of my job is the consistency, being able to plan my day and kind of work behind the scenes, focusing on details and just getting the satisfaction of completing all the tasks that we complete each day for the agents. So, yeah.
I don't know how she works herself.
Christina?
Sal tried to tell me to leave out of the meth disclosure. He said I was harming.
I think I can't hear you on yours. Can you guys hear her? No. Okay. Okay, try again. So Jody Cork is, like I said, she is not with us, and she is our contract compliance coordinator here in our Grand Junction office. So she does compliance for the Durango office, the Bozeman office, as well as Twin Falls. And she also does TC Assist. She has been with the company. She's been with the Astica Properties for 8 years now. She was an agent that came over with the Rhonda Bever team. And then we were lucky to have her join our team in July of 2020. So she is a great asset to my team and super excited to have her on board. And she's very, very knowledgeable. She's very thorough and she's extremely helpful. So I'm happy to have her. And let's try one more time for you, Christina.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I tried my headphones. I figured it wouldn't work and it didn't. But I'm Christina Rotan. I've been with the company for about 3.5 years. I am a transaction coordinator, but I assist with compliance as well. I'd say my favorite thing of the day is helping out with tasks with the agent. Sorry, that's my son. Even if it's a small task, just being able to do it for them, knowing that it frees up time for them to do something else that they need to do.
Awesome. Wonderful. Okay. So this is your compliance and your transaction concierge team kind of behind the scenes. I'm going to share my screen and then we're going to go in and talk about the services that we offer. Tori's going to talk about full TC, and then Christina, if you wouldn't mind touching on TC Assist, and then both kind of, what your fellow agents say. What is the feedback that you get from your agents? What do you feel that it helps your agents out the most? And just kind of, if you've had an agent, give you a comment, so much, thank you for all that you do. Just kind of, share what you feel they really do feel our services are. You can find this page. We've actually linked it in the chat session, and then Chris Carey will be sending it out as well on the inside track. But it's www.cbdistinctive.com/TC services. So this goes in and it's just kind of a really easy place for you to find what is it that TC offers. And then we do have a few testimonials as well. So in our TC department, we have 2 different services that we offer. And Christina, I'll let you touch on Docs Assist. And then Tori, if you wouldn't mind kind of going into full TC.
Sure. So with Docs Assist or TC Assist, What we do is we work out of the system that you use, whether that's CTM, Loop, Transaction Desk, and so on. And we pull completed documents from there and put it into IQ for you so that you don't have to do that. With that, usually maybe a couple times a week, usually once a week, we'll send you a notification through IQ of what is needed or what's missing, so that when closing comes, you have a smooth closing and nothing is outstanding.
Okay. Tori?
So for our full TC, we start off, we will open escrow for you, order your title commitments. We will chase signatures with your client, maybe the other agent, follow up with the other agent to make sure we have all fully executed documents. We will and can interact on your behalf with the other agent, the title company, and your client. We will send out dates and deadline reminders for important dates that are coming up. We will also upload and manage your IQ office. You don't need to worry about uploading anything in there. We take care of that for you. We can pull your documents from CTM, your whatever you're using. I know Overland Park uses .loop, so we can pull all your docs from there. We'll compliance and prepare you for closing. We'll notify you a couple days ahead of time if we're missing anything, if you need anything, and we'll get it closed out for you so you can get paid the day of closing.
Wonderful. And then a few testimonials from what your fellow agents are saying about Transaction Concierge. Tori, you want to go with the first one?
Oh, the first one is I've been using TC for the last few years. I've tried this year to do my own for a few months, and I realized I was spending an enormous amount of time chasing signatures. I love my TC. I can breathe again.
This is common that we do here. And then Christina, you want to do the second one, please?
Sure. I know I am 4 things: busy, work busy, mom busy, wife busy, busy, easily distracted, generally impatient with technology, great with most details. Transaction coordination services is a lifesaver for me. I have found that the back office side of our work, while necessary and valuable, can be time consuming. Having someone else help manage the back office pieces is essential for me, rather than spend time away from my family in the evenings and weekends, so I can manage my digital files, or taking time during working hours uploading files rather than contacting customers. I can trust the TC team to work behind the scenes to keep my files clean and prepare for closing, or remind me if I'm missing something, so that I don't have to make the dreaded post-closing call to my client or the cooperating agent requesting signatures. And the cost is so reasonable. Paying the TC team to take care of these pieces is so much more cost effective than otherwise outsourcing this work, and they know our contract database and IQ perfect.
Thank you. So again, with this website here, you have all of our headshots, all of our contact information, who we are, and then kind of what our titles are as well. So I think this is a really good almost cheat sheet to remind you about our TC services and also our TC team. And then a couple things that I wanted to go over today, just why we've got a bunch of you on a call. This is great. We are joining quarterly to your office meetings. So that kind of gives you some one-on-one time with us. You can ask questions if there's any compliance updates. If you have any great reviews that you'd like to pass on to your fellow agents, that's a great time to do it. But it does give you some face time. So we've joined a couple office meetings already, and then we do have a few more scheduled out for the second quarter. But that was something that you'll get to see our friendly faces throughout the next quarter, and then in third quarter and also fourth quarter. A few compliance updates, just why we've got you all on the call. The new listing and under contract forms, those are a requirement of the company that need to be filled out. Sometimes we get that those are optional and we don't have them filled out until closing and we have received a wire. So just know that it is our due diligence to make sure that we are supporting our employee brokers in each of your offices, that we are managing the compliance side of it and we are following through making sure that we've got those legal documents that are signed and we have them on track for our digital files. So this is our digital filing system for the company, and this is where we store everything. So it is very important that we have that information for you, just in case of an audit, or just in case that, 3 years down the line, you've got a customer that's like, hey, did we order, mill tailings in Grand Junction on this property? You can easily access it right in your transaction, okay? And then spring transaction cleanup, we've also been working to kind of get this going and get your transactions cleaned up here in CBIQ. So I'm going to show you really quick where to look if there's any kind of spring cleanup that you need to take care of yourself. When you log in to CBIQ, always it's going to be at your homepage. And then when you scroll down here to the very bottom, it's the little money sign, and it is my transaction. So to walk you through kind of what your dashboard looks like in CBIQ, this is workflows needing attention. This is communication back and forth that we have communicated with you. So we'll send you a workflow notification on something that needs to be addressed, or congratulations, it's under contract, congratulations, it's closed. So this is the way that we communicate with you throughout that transaction. If you see something on this line that says listings are expiring, then you know that that listing either is going to be withdrawn from the MLS or that it needs an amend and extend. So this is kind of a cheat sheet for you too, to reach out to your sellers of this property address. And you may already have it. It just means that in the back end, we need that uploaded to CBIQ so that we can extend that closing date. And then we talked a little bit about the listings without transactions. A lot of you do list in multiple MLSs, and that's fine. We only need one transaction created per MLS number. So if it's you're listing it in land and residential, we only need one. So we would only use your residential or your land, whichever one you provide us with. But they will show up as duplicates until that property is sold or is withdrawn. If you know that, oh man, I haven't filled out the new listing form and these are not duplicates, then this kind of gives you a cheat sheet as well that, oh, I need to get on it and fill out that new listing form. So your dashboard is very, very helpful. And it gives you a screenshot of everything that's going on within your transactions. Miranda, I'm going to pull up the transaction checklist, not the checklist itself, but just want to let them know where to find the closed transactions, because that's a common question that we do get as well.
Sure. So you can find it by selecting that drop-down filter, and under status, you just select closed. And it will pull up all of your transactions. The reason it doesn't otherwise is because it just defaults to open and pending or active. But if you ever need to add anything at any time, or you just want to review something, that's how you find it. And the reason that we close them out that way is once we receive a commission check or a wire, we have to close it out that day, regardless if the file is complete or not. And that's for accounting and bank reconciliation purposes. So that's why we do it that way. You can, like I said, access it at any time. And if you're wondering whether you've been paid or not, what I do is once the file's complete, you will receive a commission email from me by the end of the day. So if you haven't received that, either we're needing some documents from you still, or we haven't received the commission wire from title yet. So, feel free to reach out anytime, and we can always kind of tell you where we're at with closing it out.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions for any one of our team members here? Any cheers of excitement? Yay! Just kidding. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up our focus. Thanks, Sarah. Yay! That's going to wrap up our Focus Friday. As always, we are a little bit behind the scenes here at Distinctive Properties, but we truly work hard, and our main focus is to help you guys build your business seamlessly and just really support you as a team. So we're all friendly faces. We're all super helpful, and we really do enjoy helping. I think the favorite part of all of us, we said, was that agent connection and, just making sure that you guys have successful closings. And that is really what we are passionate about. So you've got a great team working behind the scenes for you. And as always, just reach out. Okay.
Thank you so much, Shani and team.
Right.
Marshall, did want to just point out, for anyone who is looking for the contact information, we will be sending that out when we post this link on Inside Track. You'll also see it this week at Distinctive, which is your weekly newsletter that you'll be receiving on Sunday afternoon. So we'll make sure that you have everyone's contact information. All right, have a great day.
And Todd's got some questions coming on. If I've never tried, are there any deals to try? There absolutely is. So just reach out. We've got some free coupons that we would love to be able to have you guys try our services. Just reach out personally to me. I'll connect you with Christina and Tori, and we will definitely get you started on this. All right. I don't think there's any other questions on there. Yay, a lot of cheers of excitement. I love that. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Happy Friday.